Hello everyone, I'm here for a layout that I just completed cutting out, getting everything cut and detailed. I did chalking and inking, and so I'm going to start with my paper. It's from, once again, Simply Delightful, My Mind's Eye. And I have an 8.5 by 11. And I have a grass border that is cut at, it's from Everyday Paper Dolls, and it's cut at 8 3/4 by 1.5. And I took green ink with a foam sponge thing, and I inked the edges, and that's gonna go over top. I have a tractor that is from My World, and it is 3.5 inches high, and it too I put on foam. And I'm going to put this, is going to go just under the grass. I have 2 photo mats. This is going to be a 2-page layout, and so I have 2 photo mats on this side. And you know what? Yeah, they are all. I thought they were landscape from in there, but that's right. They're all portrait. Okay, good. Okay. Anyway, the photo mats are 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, and then I have my title that is from Simply Sweet, and it's cut at 1.5 inches. And it's going to go down like so. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I had a hard time waking up even after 2 cups of coffee. Friday I was up at 2. Had to go to work, of course. I was up at 2. I woke up with a headache, and then I laid on my couch till 3:30, and I'm like, I'm kind of hungry, so I ate a bowl of cereal and finally fell asleep at, I don't know, 4 o'clock, I guess, -ish. And my husband woke up at 4:15, and he banged everything around and woke me up, so I went to the bedroom, and dog woke me up. He sends a dog in there, our bulldog in there, to wake me up. Excuse me. At the time, 5 o'clock. So, I was exhausted Friday, and I've been fighting such a headache. Finally got rid of it a little bit this morning, and then it was coming back a little bit ago, and it's better now. I took Advil Sinus that my husband had. Oh, and it's titled Unloading Corn. I don't know if the other one was Moving Corn, and this is pictures I took as I was unloading the corn. Alright, and that page is going to go like so. And I think I'm going to start by gluing my title down, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back, and I have my title all here down. And I forgot to mention, on my title, I did take, let me do a close-up, I did chalk the edges of all the letters using a Q-tip. Just your standard. I just go down the baby aisle and buy off-brand, just the cheapest package of Q-tips I can find. Usually the Family Dollar is where I get them, as well as my baby wipes. Baby wipes come in handy for wiping down your craft area, your craft table, your hands, because chalk is messy. And I like to wash my hands before I touch anything, because then you leave fingerprints in the color you were using. I think next I'm going to glue down my photo mats. Start with this one. Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to try to line it up with this one. I'm just going to try to take that off. Put it just underneath my title. Just about like that. And do the next one. Alright. And this one, I'll put that one. Ugh. Oh, I'll get that straight. Enough. That looks pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to glue down my tractor first because the grass goes on top of it. So, oh my goodness, I can't get my lid off. There we go. And I'm not going to glue the top half because I need to get my pictures down. So steering wheel and exhaust, little smoke pipe thing. Alright, and for that I'm just using some felt glue that I bought at Hobby Lobby. And it's going to go just under the grass, like so. And then the grass can get glued down. Alright. And I cut this a little longer than my paper. I can just, when I get all done, I can just snip, turn it over. I'm just going to do that now. And just snip off the excess. It slid over. Bummer. So I'm just trim that in, I guess. There. Alright. And it moved down to my grass needs to be moved up a little bit. I think my tractor moved up. Alright. And that is how that goes. Okay, so that's the first page, and I chalked my tractor as well. Actually, the yellow here, I inked around it. Let me zoom in, you can see. I inked around it on the outside. Whoops. I moved it on the outside. And then I did chalk the lines on the inside. My finger's blue. Alright, and then I just chalked around the edges of the tractor. Alright, and that is the first page. I'll bring the second page over. Alright, that one I have laid out. Alright, I have photo mat, which is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. I have my journaling, which is, excuse me, 3 1/2 by 4. Okay, and these are gonna go up here like this. Okay. Oh, my photo mats came from the same paper stack as my background page. It's simply delightful, my mind's eye. I have another grass border over here. And then I have this is supposed to be a corn bin that we were moving the corn out of and into, and it is actually 2 cylinders glued together that I got from Georgian Basic Shapes. It's cylinder 1 is 4 1/2 inches high, and then cylinder 2 is 3 inches high. And I have a rectangle for the door. It is 1 1/2 inches high, and that is also from Georgian Basic Shapes. I have a small, which is like for the handle. I can't even see. Zoom in. Alright, there we go. I have the small rectangle, which is from George also, and it is cut at 3.89 inches high. I just kind of put the small rectangle on top of the larger one, and then I, you know, drag it using the arrows. I made it smaller or larger, however I like to make it the size I thought looked good as the handle for the door. And I did the same. These are hinges that I cut from, and eyelash in my eye, that I cut from Cricut Sampler. That's a cartridge you can't buy in the store that I know of. I've never seen it. It's what I got when my dad purchased the baby Cricut off of, I don't know if it was QVC, HSN. Actually no, it was neither one of those. He was watching, just flipping through the channels, and he come across a paid programming where they were talking about the baby Cricut, and so he thought that would be perfect for me to use for scrapbooking as well as for my classroom. And so he had bought that for me, and the Cricut Sampler and the Georgian Basic Shapes are 2 cartridges that came with it. But anyway, so that's where I got the hinges from. Alright, and I just kind of glued everything together. Now, and I did, to kind of look like the lines, because the bins have lines on them, I used, what is this called? Oh my goodness. Sorry. I used Distress Stripes, and this is what it looks like. I guess there is a picture on the back. So that's what it looks like. Alright. Okay, and then the bin's gonna go down here, just to the edge. Whoops. And down far enough for the grass to cover a little bit of it. Come on. I think it goes down far enough for, oh my goodness, let me put this on vibrate. Oh my goodness. Come on. Okay. Now it's on vibrate, so we won't hear it. Hopefully. Okay. It's going to go down just about like this. And then I have my dad's dog. That's supposed to be my dad's dog. Lola. She's a German Shepherd, but this will be close. Let me zoom in because they're super small. Alright, and I used the critter faces for the dog. And what I did is I used the, what is it called? What did I do with it? Oh, it fell down. Glossy accents. Couldn't think of the name of it right then. I use glossy accents on the eyes and the nose, and I put them up on Pop Dots or foam. Is that really? And she's gonna go on top of the grass, and then I have the doll that's supposed to be me. All right, and I use Peachy King face stamps, the everyday character faces. And I can get I used glossy accents on her eye as well, and I chalked her her cheeks, and I also chalked her hair, and I stitched around her clothes. Alright, sorry guys, my battery went dead. No warning, just all of a sudden I hear a beep. Okay, so anyway, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get my photo mat and my journaling down first. ATG. Down to me. This is going to be easier if I stand. Let me take all that off. Alright. I don't want it quite up that high. Alrighty. And now for my journaling. Kind of center with this photo mat. Get it straight. I'm gonna have to move that photo mat over a little bit. That removed. Nope, it's staying. Which means this one's probably staying too. If I can get it up without ripping it. Nope, it's staying. Alright. Just have that's gonna bug me. Okay. I just have to deal with it. And I kinda don't want to. Alright. Just leave it. It's Cricut, but I'll just have to go with it. Alright. And I'm going to do my bin next, but I want to make sure, my corn bin, but I want to make sure that I glue it down low enough and in the right spot. No, I don't have it. Here's my ATG. I don't have it. That one on Pups. Thought about it, but then I said no. The grass on Pop Dots. I was just gonna go with that. Come on. Oops. All right. Now I'm going to do the grass, as it goes over top of the corn bin. Come on, glue. Oh goodness, is it clogged? Let's see. trying to find my little clipper piercer. Where is it? There it is. I don't know if it's clogged or what. The glue ain't coming out. There we go. A little bit of a clog in there. Alright. My dad's dog Lola I actually brought to him a few years ago when I went up for my niece's graduation. I don't remember what year that was. And he had lost his dog. He had a German Shepherd and she got hit on the road. And so he had me find him a dog. He doesn't trust me. Because he said I would think that a dog with one leg, one eye, and a half an ear missing I would say it's cute. And I'm like, Dad, he's probably right. But he wanted a female German Shepherd, and they are far and few between up north. You cannot find them. He likes to get them from the shelter. And so I found this one from a gal who she said she was aggressive with kids, but she absolutely loves kids. Very protective of the kids, as well as the farm, my dad's farm, and he absolutely loves her. Yeah, so I said, now you can trust me when you tell me to find a dog. You know I'll find you a good dog, because he absolutely loves that dog. Told him, see, you can trust me. Alright, whoops, that's right, I put these up on pop cuts too. Put my glue away. I put my ATG on there, so I don't need it. And keep my glue out. Yeah, so he likes her because when we're growing up, I've always had German Shepherds. I've never had anything but 100% German Shepherd. And so that's why my dad likes to have, you don't want German Shepherd and Lab, German Shepherd and whatever. He wants full-blood German Shepherd. That's what it has to be. He will take none other, and it has to be female. Anyway, and so he likes her because he reminds, when we were growing up, we had Connie, who we got from, I don't know if he was a cop or she was trained to be in the police force. I forget exactly how it went, but at any rate, we got her already trained, and Lola's a lot like Connie was her name, and Lola was a lot like her. So she'd hang out with me at the bins and I'd scratch her belly. So that's why I have it like that. Oh, and the dog, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. The dog is from Paper Pups, and he's cut at 1 inch. And the paper doll is from Everyday Paper Dolls, and she's cut at 3.5 inches. And I don't think I told you the hinges. I told you that it comes from Cricut Sampler, but I cut it at 0.278 inches wide and 0.222 inches high. And I believe that is it. Alright, let me bring over and I'll zoom out. That's as far as it goes. And so here are the 2 pages. And so I will take pictures. And so I thank you for watching and have a great rest of the weekend. Bye.